Today we're creating an abomination because we're putting the nicest gaming PC inside of the worst PC case.
And we're using the latest AMD CPU. I don't think when AMD sent us the 9950X, they thought we were gonna do this, but of course here at the Toasty Bros, we're gonna do it. We'll show you guys the case and the monstrosity we're gonna make after word from today's sponsor.
If you're watching one of our videos, chances are you're a tech enthusiast, gamer, or even professional in the tech space. And today's video sponsor, Charge, is here to show you their M.2 NVMe enclosure. It's the perfect storage solution for your everyday carry, and it's packed full of amazing features to ensure your data is safe and sound while being available at your fingertips. Beyond just being tiny and lightweight, the Charge disk comes with an 11,000 RPM active cooling fan. This comes in clutch for preventing overheating when you're dealing with AAA titles, 4K movies, or a heavy video editing workflow. With this built-in USB-C mail port, you can say goodbye to all those tangling cables. The Charge disk rocks true portability. Paired with the silicone case, you get a 6.5-foot drop-proof case and IP54 water and dust resistance protection. And the best part is, installation into this case is as easy as possible. Featuring a tool-free assembly process, you can have an SSD swapped or installed within a minute. It even comes with a hardware write protection to keep data safe from accidental deletion, illegal tampering, or viruses when connecting to a public computer. If you're interested in learning more about the Charge disk or in buying one today, check out the links in the description down below. Big thanks to Charge for sponsoring today's video. Now, let's get back to it.
So Matt's getting ready to show you guys this case because the rest of the build is a pretty normal build. It's a 9950X, which is 16 cores and 32 threads, Ryzen 9, latest and greatest. It is over a $600 CPU, and honestly, we didn't really know what to use it with, so I had this thought where I'm like, what if we just got this $27.99 case off of Temu and built an epic gaming PC inside of it, because the airflow is horrible, it's tiny, it is overall just an horrible case.
But will it work for this scenario? We're gonna find out. The War Reparo. We also have
the
fashionable computer. It's supposed to be case. So we'll go ahead and open it up. We've built in this case before, and this variation Jackson mentioned, this one should have some airflow. So basically some holes in the front of it. You see anything else?
I don't know. USB 3.0 choose.
choose. USB 3.0 choose. We went with the black version. There's like, McAllister, I'll have you put a bunch on screen here. There's the anime version I've seen. There's like a light blue version. There's all over the place the same version, but in total, the TGDGamer is kind of the same frame. It just kind of looks a little different each time.
It's like rebranded from like 8 different sellers at this point. You can buy them on Amazon now for, I think, $30 prime shipped.
So yes, we did some pre-measuring, and oh yeah, that's ventilation right there, ladies and gentlemen. Jonah, do you think that airflow is going to get the job done?
Oh, it comes with a fan in the back. I didn't even need to buy that one.
Wait a minute. So yeah, we got a fan right here. So we got a little 90 mil fan. Is that 90?
I don't know. We're going to replace it with something nicer though.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and talk about the rest of the parts, because again, we're going high-end, but also it needs to be reasonably high-end. Could we fit a 4090 in here? No. We had to get a GPU that is kind of the highest-end GPU you can get, that is a 2-fan, and then the rest of the stuff that'll make sense to try our best to cool these components inside this case.
Where is the power supply?
Oh no!
Coming in at a whopping $611 at the time of filming this video, the Ryzen 9 9950X. This is a 16-core 32-thread processor, brand new from AMD. Not something that we really recommend going out of your way to buy, but if you are looking for the highest end CPU that AMD currently offers, aside from their X3Ds on the 7000 series, this is definitely it. And you guys just wait to see what the cooler that we're gonna put on it is. You don't have to wait anymore, this is it. This is Noctua. So we have rarely ever used Noctua. They really only make air coolers and fans and a few other things. And I mean, they're expensive, guys. We paid $70 for this cooler. And for good reason though. This case is not tall. I mean, look at this thing. It's gonna take up the whole freaking case. So this is a low profile cooler, and this CPU, it's powerful. It needs a lot of TDP cooling. So supposedly this cooler can do, I think, upwards of 200 watts. We'll see if that's true when we actually check temps in games. Now, normally we'd recommend going X670, or once the X870 comes out, go with that for such a high-end CPU, but this right here is a B650M Mortar Wi-Fi, and we paid $200 for it. It's automatically DDR5 out of the box, and I mean, guys, it was one of the higher-end B650s I could find. It has 4 RAM slots, it has 2 8-pins for the CPU, so I think it's gonna be pretty good. I don't see us having any throttling issues as far as the wattages go, and it'll be cool to see the highest end AMD CPU inside of not their highest end motherboard. Coming in at $100, this is Crucial 6000 MHz DDR5, 32 gigs, so it's dual channel, just plain black because, the case, you can't even see in it, so there's no point in getting a whole lot of RGB stuff, and it has some decent heat sinks on it. Once again, that's gonna be a theme of this build, is how hot will it all get? And of course, it's such a high-end build, gotta go Gen 4. We could have done a 2 terabyte, but but this build's just weird in general. So this is a Gen 4x4 from Team Group, the 44L, and it's a full-size NVMe that's going to run in those fast Gen 4 speeds, and it comes in at 57 bucks, so it's a pretty good deal right now.
Now for the GPU. Again, as I mentioned in the beginning, theoretically, could have gone 4090. I'm just kidding, it would not fit in this case at all. We got the 4070 Ti Super here, which is really cool to see MSI making these Ventus models that come with 2 fans, because nothing bigger would fit in this. We were kind of eyeballing it from the start, and this is going to be a really tight fit, and that's a lot of power to fit inside this tiny case. I'm excited to see how it performs. And to power the build, you know that power supply that went missing? We found it. This is the Segotep GM750. Got the ATX 3.0 connector, which makes things much easier to cable manage, and it's fully modular because we don't need extra cables. Once again, limited room here. That's kind of the theme of this video. And yeah, plenty of watts to power this build. And we ended up paying $799 for this graphics card. Now, because we thought we'd be very limited on space, and I think we are going to, we have this little Arctic P8 Slim fan. It's a 80mm low profile fan. I mean, look how tiny this thing is, but it should replace the one in the back so we have a little bit more clearance here. And this thing was 18 bucks. Definitely a premium for this little fan, but you know what? We're gonna try to make this work the best we can. And we already talked about this case, guys. The TGDGamer for $29 or $27, depending on where you find it and which variation you get. Ours has airflow. It has holes for airflow. And I'm just excited to put this together. We're gonna do this a little bit different. Instead of a montage, we're just gonna start building it. We're gonna give you all our live reactions of putting everything together, and hopefully everything fits without any heavy modification. Then we're gonna game and see what the temperatures are like and see if this is actually something you could do at home, even though we most definitely won't recommend it. All right, well, Jackson's prepping the motherboard over there. We are adding this extra fan, by the way. I forgot to mention that during the parts, but we are gonna be adding this 120mm fan up front. And funny thing is, you kind of just slide the fan in here like so, and you screw it in from the front. So you're gonna see the screws in the front of the case. Let me make sure I get it all lined up properly. There we go. A little bit extra airflow going on here. Go ahead and get that screwed in.
And then I'm almost actually done with the board. I'm curious about this cooler, what it's gonna look like. So I opened the box thinking the cooler was gonna be like the size of the box. No, this is it. It's not even a 120mm fan. It looks like maybe like a 92mm.
What is it rated for wattage wise?
The listing said like, I thought it was close to 200, 2.52 watts.
Oh,
No,
nice.
just kidding.
You know
Shall we use the Noctua thermal paste?
Oh, heck yeah. Guys, we're thinning.
Oh my gosh.
Before Ozempic? Ozempic. You know, if we think about it, we're trying to make the case like really cheap, but then we paid $18 for a fan to make it work.
That's why this cooler's $70. It comes with a screwdriver.
All right, our power supply is gonna be very limited. All we need is plug in the right way. It is upside down. That's what it was. And we wanted to make an addition to this case. So we got this, this Noctua badge. Okay. And then, of course, we got old Ryzen 9 here, baby.
Dang, we're 2 for 2 on the stickers.
Oh, dude, look at this. Look at that heat. Wow.
Someone's gonna see this and not believe it.
They're gonna like, someone just bought that sticker and was like, I'm gonna make my build look better, but.
I'm actually, say whenever you're ready.
All right, should I put the power supply in first?
Yeah. Wait, for anyone wondering what this is literally the top of the PCIe holder that comes attached.
Yeah, break that off, Jonah.
Come on, bitch.
Yeah, now we can use that. Oh, God.
We
Make sure, I was gonna say extra standoffs. You can't do anything with them.
only have 4, so power supply may have actually been a bad decision. We're putting them
It's almost
first.
like Jonah was like,
I know.
That's what I said.
There we go.
all right, let's take power supply out.
Take her out.
Oh, yeah. Yes!
You see me shaking? That's how hard I just had to pull that.
Yeah.
I think the fan's gonna have to come out to get that
God
on.
dang it! Oh God, what did you do? How'd you do this?
I had to really
There we go.
All right. Now, I know McAllister doesn't like this word, but this is what we call fit.
Oh, look how close that was.
Wait, how's the GPU gonna fit?
Mies can tell, but oh, you mean because of that?
Oh, we might have to take out the CPU cooler.
No shot.
Wait, no.
No,
Oh,
we're good. Look at that.
oh,
Oh, we have room to spare.
oh.
This is nothing.
How am I gonna get back out?
I'm already screwing in the board. You better hurry.
All right, here we go.
All right, you do power supply. I'll go ahead and start plugging in this junk.
I'm gonna go ahead and plug in the CPU power also before I put in the power supply.
That's a good idea. Got everything. You know, this build makes all these parts feel huge.
Look how tore up the back is already just from me screwing the power supply once.
This is the worst front panel. Like, we almost should have plugged in this stuff outside of the case.
You see the USB 3, Jonah? that ain't gonna work. Again, let's reiterate the point I had. You know, cheapest case, all the mods we have to do to make it work.
Okay, but the problem is we need one that's the right way. So let me know if you need some girly hands to come in.
I could probably get the top screws.
This was gonna ask, can you get anything for this
Yeah,
one?
I can. The issue is, I found the fan.
Let's just replace the side panel like that.
What's an RGB?
Don't worry though, it's a modern board with modern features.
So I can just get a screw in. That is all I can do. All right, so we modified a fan a little bit.
I basically just like one of the little
you
ears
pull it a little
I cut
bit?
off. You're probably hitting like the USB 3 now, if I had to guess. Push!
Do not push.
Force!
The
Where?
force is with you, young boy.
Oh. Let's
You're
go!
going so fast.
Woohoo!
Check it.
Let me screw that John away before it tries to run.
This is a build we could be proud of, I'll tell you what.
All right, needs a cable managed, put some cables together. Oh my God, we got it all in there.
It feels like a freaking like an
Oh my
Optiplex.
God, it is
It
sturdy.
is a little bit of weight to it, but
Will she turn on? Will there be something in a fan?
ready? It's whisper quiet. You literally can't hear it. I need to see this thing in its final form.
But I'm honestly more worried about the graphics card being as low as it is. Like, there's no, there's no.
Is there anything
gap.
on the bottom even?
You need almost like, honestly, you need a 3D print like little feet for it or something. Give it a little more height. We're gonna install Windows now, get everything going, and from there, we're gonna test this thing. This thing is ridiculous.
I'm excited. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are playing Warzone on our epic little monstrosity. We're running balanced preset with no type of upscaling. We're doing 1440p. We got max FOV. We're not doing any upscaling because we really want to try to like push this GPU to actually see some. Oh my God, we're hitting 99%.
This is what we want.
We want to see some temps, guys. We want to know how this thing's running. One note that McAllister Mail said on screen: we can't see the temps of the 9950X yet. Just some weird thing that we've noticed with Afterburner a couple.
What is happening over there?
Oh my God! Oh my God! Dude.
Oh no,
Oh my
they're
God.
gonna res. One's gonna get away. But anywho, while he's doing that, we will run OCCT as a benchmark to stress the CPU and GPU after we run this, so we can see CPU temps. Oh, there he is!
Cracked him.
Oh! No way.
Oh my God! The staircase.
It's the actual.
Oh, you little freak, man.
Oh!
His gun's longer range.
Got him.
Oh! How was that guy like sliding the way he was?
Snipe him. Oh.
Ow.
Now let the airstrike finish. Yeah, he dropped down. I was going to say that. Hey. Nice
Yeah,
try.
mommy. He's done. Oh wait, that was him again.
Nope.
Jeez, how much does it take? Little freak.
And
No way they thought they were going to do that to me.
same person again. Armor plates. Oh, they're done. They're done.
Oh my God, dude, get this bunker buster off me. Oh, that's a duo squad.
That's a duo.
That was a really good run on this thing, this
On
little
this creation.
tiny box. Warzone was good, so are we even gonna be able to get this thing to get too hot? I don't know. We'll find out in OCCT probably. Let's go to the next game.
All right, guys, we're in the finals. Full screen, 1440p, dynamic high, epic settings. And the reason we're playing this instead of you're probably thinking, where the heck is Fortnite? Is this game does stress the GPU pretty hard and also is a pretty CPU dependent game. So we'll see if we can get that usage up a little bit higher. But right now, it's actually hovering at 15%. So maybe, I don't know, dude, maybe not. Maybe it is gonna be more GPU bound here. Oh, we're getting a little higher, It's still 20.
A quarter?
A quarter. Not too bad. Hey, it's the 9950X. I mean, a lot of cores, a lot of
ray
threads.
tracing just looks so good.
This is so ray trace, baby.
463 watts.
That's a lot of watts for that little chassis right there.
Honestly, the actual like case is warm in some spots, but it's not terrible.
Whoa!
That rear fan is definitely.
It is a little bit
moving
loud.
here.
Yeah, it is audible. We could definitely tone it down a little bit, but honestly, for the performance we're getting, I like it. Oh, e-grenade, yeah! Oh, hey, oh, you have a shotgun? Hello? Performance-wise, you know this configuration is going to be great. Would we really recommend getting a 9950X for most people? No, not really. If you could find a 7800X3D, which is becoming much harder, that would even be a better gaming option for you. But hey, for the sake of finding a way to make an interesting video with the 9950X, I think we accomplished it.
You know something pretty crazy too that like I'm just not kind of appreciating is the CPU was what $600 something dollars. The total build price was $1,900 and some change, which is kind of crazy to think about if you don't spend a lot of money on like your case, fans, RGB, even the power supply we went cheap. You can get some pretty crazy price to performance.
Who's sniping at me? I
bet it's that guy that was up in the thing.
I'm gonna bet so too. Oh goodness. I couldn't tell if that was an enemy or not.
Shoot everything.
Huh!
Sniper.
Snipers in this game are a devious. I missed every shot. Did I hit something? Oh! Whoa! 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 Take a trap! And fire! Run! Yeah, I scared them off with that res. Oh no! I thought you'd stay hiding over there. Oh god, this person with the shotgun. Res. Oh! Oh!
Dang.
What just happened? Get down from up there. You get down from up there too. Oh,
he's
come
hanging
on.
by a thread. He's done now.
Oh, hello. Hello.
I mean, everyone's
It's
using baseball
me.
bats.
Why are you chasing me? No, stay away.
Where's the baseball bat?
Jesus
Oh, I took
Christ.
half of your health off of that. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Oh, they were
Nice
they were
try.
coming.
We did
Oh.
it! They didn't touch.
What's
Woo! Hey, the finals ran great. GPU seems the highest we got was 7060 there, but we're gonna run 3D Mark and then we'll run OCCT and see what the maximum temperature is, stressing that GPU and CPU. And yeah, overall, I think it's actually better than we expected temperature-wise. We gotta see after we stress everything at the same time.
All right, guys, we just got done testing out the latest and greatest AMD CPU along with an awesome NVIDIA GPU, and it was really cool. In gaming, we saw amazing results. We were getting super high refresh rates at 1440p, very high settings in a lot of the games that we ran. Now, obviously, once we ran an actual stress test, that's when this PC started to reveal a couple of problems. One, the B650 and the CPU cooler and the case seemed to have been holding back the 9950X a little bit when it was at like full load. Obviously, at lower loads, like the 20 to 30%, we're not going to notice any dips in performance, but when that thing's at 100%, so when you guys are doing rendering and stuff at home, we noticed that the CPU wattage was starting to lower a little bit as that temp hit 95C and kind of just stayed there.
And we'll talk more about that here in a second, but we ended up running our 3D Mark ×5 score as well, and of course, it was a great score. We got a score of 21,510, which is a 9 cent per point average. With this combination, makes a whole lot of sense, but when we ran those stress tests, to be more specific, we did run OCCT using the enterprise mode, and we ran the GPU and CPU at the same time. When we had the side panel on and we let it run for 10 minutes, it did go all the way down to 100 watts from its 140 watt TDP. We took the side panel off, and the max GPU temp ended up being 84 degrees Celsius, still acceptable for that intense of a full workload that we are running, and the wattage went right back up to 120 watts. Not the full 145 watts that this thing can run at, but it was a bit better with the side panel off, and the max GPU temp was 78 degrees Celsius. So I think that it's a little bit of a combination of that really small CPU cooler with the top of the line CPU, probably not allowing this thing to boost as high as it can. It is a B650 motherboard as well, so that could be a variable that's causing problems here. But for the sake of science, I think this did a lot better than we expected, and overall, it could run like this long term as a gaming PC, but as a content creation PC, I wouldn't really do it. But would I really recommend anyone do this in general? Probably not. These are pretty much made for budget PCs, but for the sake of content, I think this was pretty fun. And if you want to buy anything from today's video, link in the description down below will be affiliate links. They will help us out. Let us know if you like this concept of video and there's any other weird ones you want to do here on the channel. Let us know in the comments down below.
And as always, we hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, check out our other two YouTube channels and also our twitch.tv/toastybros, and do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.
This PC right here will be for sale at PCBros.tech. It may get a case swap, it may not, we'll see, but we love doing really unique builds like this, especially at a really good price so that you guys at home can have your own unique build.
If you want 9950X PC in a wild case, only place you can do that is PCBros.tech. And also we have a bunch of other PCs you can buy today. Use code ToastyBros on checkout, you'll save 3% of your next purchase. Try it out, guys. It saves you much more money than you think. See you guys later. Goodbye.